Hello, and as the video suggests, this is the best loadout for multiplayer since the new update. Now, I don't usually play multiplayer as much. I play 8s and more on the competitive side, so most things are banned. But for this case, it's actually just like, for instance, the Krig. You don't use the Krig in multiplayer. The Krig is bad in multiplayer compared to every other gun. Like, for instance, the LMGs. This is the best class by far. Always pick it. So here's the setup. The Hangman RF. It's such a good sight. Like, there's no reason not to use it. You have the 6x, so you can basically always see your enemy at all times. You know, the suppressor to keep you off the radar. Don't mind the bullet velocity. You don't really need that. The division barrel, yeah, it takes away your recoil a bit, but you get the plus damage, which really needs. The Tiger Team Spotlight, so you can, as you can tell, it's going for a more it's basically giving you wall hacks at that point. The 40% reveal distance, you're just seeing people through walls at that point. Don't mind the 10% sprint out speed. And the 125 round standard mag, yeah, you reload as slow, but at the same time it's I can't. Yeah, this is a troll video if you haven't realized already. I made this video because of the exclusive Ace video that came out earlier today, if you're watching this the day it comes out, where the whole Milano Warzone and how bad that gun actually is. And so he did that, and then Loki got me because I thought there was I don't really play Warzone anymore. So maybe they did a secret buff to it because that gun needs a buff. Still hasn't been buffed. That is by far the worst gun in Warzone. And then I saw this. How does this give less ADS penalty than this? It makes zero sense. And we're gonna play with it to see how actually bad this is. So this is by far the worst setup you could run. The RPG is useless, although they did get a buff for it, so it's not as useless, but it's still pretty useless. The 2 decoy grenades, if you have an IQ more than 10, you're not going to be falling for that. Molotovs are kind of just garbage unless you're playing HP. I'm not, so prox mines, I honestly don't understand why it exists when you have gas mines, where gas mines are literally unavoidable. Prox mines, you just have to crouch. Let alone the fact that they could have flak jacket. Paranoia, because paranoia is just not good. Scavenger, because Scavenger is pretty good if you have a gun that's actually good. And Spycraft, because I needed to have a third perk, and this is by far the worst perk. For multiplayer, that is. Because it says it counters for mics, it actually doesn't. So yeah, let's run with it. See you then. Okay, now we're into the Miami Strike playlist with the quote-unquote best class. So let's see how this runs. Alright, let's hop onto it. We got I don't actually remember the bundle is called, but this variant is called the Cold Spear. It's from the one with the Tracer round rig. Oh, okay, apparently I earned the Master Badge. So let's just see how. Oh Jesus! Oh, this is gonna be a terrible day. Oh! Of course, he uses the Milano too. You fool! Don't you know this is the best class setup? Oh, I actually got a kill. Oh, I almost got a 2-piece right there. I mean, why am I surprised? This is the best loadout, so. Oh, this is terrible. This class doesn't have Ghost, by the way, because you don't need Ghost. You know, you need the enemies to come to you. Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, skill-based matchmaking doesn't really like when I make these videos. Oh, Oh, I barely got that in time. So now we can actually use our most overpowered field upgrade. So we'll get it over here. We'll place it in this corner, and so we don't have to worry about this entire lane because there is a 100% chance that that is going to kill someone. You know?
Enemy harp inbound.
A harp? Oh wow. Yeah, I mean, best gun in the game. You shouldn't be surprised. It's like it feels like I'm cheating at this point. You know? Frying his booty off. Oh no, now they're smoking it. Oh! I'll never suspect it. Oh! Like, what was he supposed to do there? I have the best blast setup in the game. Like, the gun's actually unfair. Funny enough, I actually think this gun ADS is slower than the snipers. Oh yeah, we gotta use this RPG as well. Look at that. RPG is slept on. So powerful. Definitely wasn't weak to begin with. Why do I have these weak streaks on? I gotta change that as well for the next one. No lie though, LMGs are still really overpowered in general in this game with the hipfire. This setup doesn't show it as much, but generally speaking, LMGs hipfire are pretty powerful like that.
Deleted her.
I have 125 rounds. Just too overpowered. Oh.
We are taking control.
Oh, I love skill-based matchmaking.
Hostile attack helicopter inbound.
Oh.
We are taking control.
Yep, that's a war machine. I exist. Oops.
We are losing this fight. What's up? RTB
Is it me, or did you guys clearly saw that cruise missile right there?
This isn't how it was supposed to go down.
Holy shit, that was a sweaty ass lot. Wow. Yeah, I was still able to compete with the best meta in the game. Like, that's how powerful this setup is. So, hope you guys enjoyed, and God bless anyone still playing Cold War multiplayer.